I just saw a video of a woman in Vancouver who was offered MAID for a broken tailbone. And a lot of people were like, there's no way. That's impossible. They wouldn't have offered her that. Except, yeah, they would have. People are trying to question this woman's, like say that she's not of sound mind. Mind you, I watched the interview. She's an elderly woman, but she's sharp as a tack. But a lot of people in the comments are like, no, the Canadian government wouldn't do that. No, the Canadian healthcare system wouldn't do that. Except they would. Because they've done it before. Do you guys not remember the horrific story from a couple years ago where there was a disabled gentleman who applied for housing assistance and I believe also assistance with food, and they denied his housing assistance and said that there was like a 2-year wait, but they were like, oh, we could off you for free though if you just want to do that now. This is not a new concept. Governments are, and MAID has a place in healthcare, and I can get to that. But governments, ours included here soon, are using MAID as a solution to them totally dropping the ball and not caring for their citizens. The Canadian government, the American government, the British government, they're so fucking busy giving our tax dollars to billionaires and blowing up kids and covering up Pedo Island and all that shit. They're so busy doing that and using all the money for that. The healthcare system is crumbling. Canada's healthcare system is not doing so hot. And if you live in Canada, you fucking know that. But there were so many people in the comments on that original video that were like, no, this is impossible. Guys, this happens all the time. Do you realize that your government, if you are a working class person, your government views you as an asset and as a body only? If you are not producing value for them, you mean nothing to them. So if you are elderly, if you are disabled, guess what? You mean nothing to them. So when you apply for housing assistance, when you apply for food assistance, first of all, they don't want to give it to you, but they don't want you on it for any duration. And if it's cheaper to kill you, they will offer you that. And they will offer it as a way to end your suffering. They will induce your suffering by restricting your access to food and shelter and health care. And then they will offer you a syringe full of poison as the solution to the problem they created. And I do believe that MAID has a very firm place in healthcare, but it has to fully be the patient's choice. If it is a coerced choice, if it is a choice of desperation because of the circumstances you are in and not because of your health, then it's not a full choice. Then it's not the viable option. If I am in the hospital and I need to have a life-saving surgery and I don't have the money for that surgery, and so instead they offer me MAID, they're killing me, they're murdering me, because healthcare should be affordable. Healthcare should be a human right. I could literally rant about this for forever, but I don't want people to be naive when they see stories like this. And also, I would prefer that people believe disabled people and believe elderly people, because we're living this shit. And what you see us going through now, that's your future, because you either die young or you die disabled.